can they keep it going? Here we go. Let's play pickleball. Lee Waters told me, hey Dave, I'm just playing for fun. That's what she told me 2 weeks ago. This is a different thing now when we're playing in the quarterfinals. And Ryan, what's the difference between, she's practiced a ton with AL Dub but hasn't been on the court?
Yeah, there's certainly jitters that come up when you've got 1,000 people watching you and you've got expectations. You don't want to let down the best player in the world, even if it's your daughter. So it's a totally different experience. We know how rec and your first match of the day or your third match can be quite different.
Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting that Maggie and Mary are going to play straight up to start. And there's the Lee Waters. She had the one-handed flick before a lot of these younger pros that we have and showed the combo there. Okay. And I talked to Anna Lee. We actually watched her and our pro player director, and there's Steven looking on. And she said, we're going to play straight up. My mom plays better when she gets to see the ball. I'm not going to try and do too much, so we'll keep an eye on that. And I don't think in this matchup she's going to need to worry about getting the ball a lot because she will be the target. Short return just demolished from Anna Lee.
She kind of crow hopped into that, just winds up. Going back to your point about Maggie's ceiling and when she's really firing, she's kind of the most smooth, silent assassin you'll find in women's. You know, she's got a lot of wrist and just a lot of deception.
Wow, a little Christmas hop there for the Waters is no chance for Maggie to scramble that one down. Here is the win probability. That's high for me. I mean, the Brascias are a terrific team. Lee's coming back 96. Come on. Wow. I mean, this is the 12 let cords of Christmas right here for Lee and Anna Lee, and they'll certainly take it.
Just playing for fun, but no hand-up apology on the point taken.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Mary and Maggie didn't unwind the stack at the beginning of this. You can see the danger, though, but Mary moved so well she was able to fill that in. Yeah, a few errors have crept in, and Maggie has called timeout for the sister act. Tennis Channel audience, welcome to pickleball, and we've got quite a family affair here. Anna Lee Waters, top player in the world, playing with her mom who returns after an injury, playing against the Brascia sisters, and have a nice lead to start here. Thrilled to have you join our coverage mid-match here. This is a quarterfinal. We will play through the semifinals and play for the title tomorrow on Championship Sunday. Ryan, cross-court attacks are a thing.
They are, and you can pull them when you can go a range of spots, and that's not your only method. And Lee has not been shy. I think she's pulled 4 or 5 off the bounce here. She knows she's got a good partner to clean it up.
Yeah, it's nice to come back to Pro Pickle and play with the best player in the world who happens to live in your home. Not a bad combo. Okay, we have some sort of referee timeout. So the way today works for those of you just joining us is We have men's and women's doubles. We'll have the semifinals of men's and women's coming up after this. So get all those holiday goodies gathered round and pull up a chair, because this is going to be terrific for the rest of the day here. They love to drive and crash more than anybody. Just a little too much from Lee on that one. Anna Lee only playing women's doubles in this one because she begged her mom. And mom, listen, teenagers are always begging their moms for stuff.
There's such an intensity
yes.
on the court amongst the waters.
And they're getting that right hip has been attacked smartly on both players here. Same thing right there. That's a great shot from Lee. Oh my, and sisters fighting over the last cookie right there, and had a disaster take place.
7-1.
Nice little flick there from Mary.
Yeah.
Really strong and down and away from Lee.
7-2.
Just short returns are pounced on by Anna Lee Waters.
8-2.
And speaking of short returns, though, at the top level,
Most dominant athlete in all of pickleball serves it back in.
really important here for the Brascias trying to get to the kitchen. They've really been stumped on doing that, partly because of the pressure that Lee's bringing on those kind of fifths and sevenths.
Off the tape, Anna Lee gets tagged.
3-9-1.
Again, the cross-court attack from Lee Waters, and it works.
She's going full send right now. Any neutral ball she has in front of her, she's one of the Brascia sisters is getting it.
3-9-2.
Excellent job there, and ball right back quickly here to the Waters.
91.
Ambitious, we'll say that, for the holidays.
92.
Whoops. That is popped up from Maggie, and we are quickly a game point for Lee and Anna Lee Waters, who So let's just go up and have some fun. No, they want to win this tournament and are almost halfway home here in the quarters. Wow, Mary got away with something there.
But what a dig from Annalee there and that outstretched volley.
Poor drop shot. Will they pay for it? I mean, she's got him befuddled.
She does, and she's holding it, meaning she's making Maggie or Mary kind of guess as to where it's going, and then she's bringing it 3 or 4 different spots time and again.
So accurate. Sanders should ask her to help with the deliveries. Oh, what a dig from Mary. Yes, please. Oh, no. That's why we love women's pickleball right there. But Maggie just gets her paddle out there. Mary was going to destroy the last ball. Game point back to the Waters. Oh, and just a beautiful
contrarian strategy.
Well, in that one, they treated Annalee like Rudolph, so she couldn't play any reindeer games, but Lee hung in there again. Wow. Tremendous ATP from Maggie, defended from Annalee, and I love when high-level athleticism is on display, Ryan. Missed return from Annalee, so Brascia's had a terrible start in game 1. Need to get a couple here and just get that scoreboard to be a friend.
Lee's so good at sliding and clearing the body, kind of using that forehand to crunch it at her shoulder level.
I mean, she's passing out tattoos for Christmas here.
I can only imagine as a coach having the game plan for AL for the last 2 years and then saying, well, I can also execute that with you. I mean, we can see where the offense comes from off the bounce with Annalee. I mean, she's clearly the best at speeding up, but Lee's got it. We don't really see the forehand off the bounce in the women's game too much.
Good deep return there. So let's see if Mary and Maggie can get a quick stop here. So that's the area to target Lee in transition if you just haven't played as much.
Nice attack there from Maggie. Mary's just not able to complete it, but yeah, to that midcourt point, that's when you feel dialed if you're making those kind of variable shots and resets in the middle, but otherwise it can be really tough to get that magic back in a hurry.
She don't care.
She's like 8 for 9 right now. That's an incredible percentage in one select shot in a high-level pickleball match.
Probably going out, but again, both mother and daughter cross-courting attacks on the sisters.
1-2.
Don't take stuff from your mother. There we saw a big difference in overheads in pickleball versus tennis. Much harder to put away.
1-1.
So you saw Lee giving ground there to defend to speed up, but Mary did not, and it paid off.
2-1. Second serve.
I see a lot of like kind of Jackie Kawamoto in the
Yeah.
game. That paddle tip down, kind of those liftings. Even the slice think it's a little bit more men's-like than some of the loopier things we see on the women's side.
High third demolished from Annalie Waters, but the Brascias do have a much better start here. Up a point. Won't have to unwind the stack, meaning switch sides when returning to get to optimal position. Oh no. Gift given out. Mary had a good run in singles, lost in the semifinals on Thursday.
2-1. Second serve.
The Annalie drive has so much pace that if you just meet it with the modern paddle today, you're bumping it back 18 feet, and she just puts her whole body into it.
Just flying through the air with the greatest of ease, Annalie Waters. You saw, it's nice to have that comforting Mary's like, no worries, we're good, down one.
I don't know if I've ever seen Maggie smile in match unless they're up. You know, Mary's
Yeah.
all smiles.
Yes.
Error or winner. Maggie's, again, that silent killer.
And just rope to the right hip. And that has been a target. 4-2. Now the Waters grab the lead back quickly. Most players drop that ball, but not Lee.
No, she's
Full send.
She's coming out to play. I think she wants to stick to the style that led them to win eight medals together.
And there's the ferocity of a lady that doesn't scream and yell. Maggie Brascia can bring it. That's a beautiful forehand.
I think Lee has top 4 put away power on the forehand. You know, she's getting those balls down and hard through the court.
Tucks that elbow in and gets a nice release. Brascia's just maintained the pressure. Well done. We're tied at 4. I would imagine if one more goes by, we would see a timeout from the Waters to quell the rally. Other lob, and it's, boy, just on the line. Looked like it might have been deep. Beautiful firefight. Annalee Waters with a full swing, but back through the middle, Ryan.
An incredible change of offense to defense to offense. I think Maggie was telling Mary she kind of missed that call on the baseline. Really hard angle as you're going to retrieve it. But really nice deception from Lee on the forehand top spin lob.
Third shot lob this time. The digs from the baseline are on point. It's been the midcourt where there's been a little rustiness to Lee Waters' game, so we'll see if the Brascias keep pinpointing that.
I mean, just inside in on the forehand, she just sees blood. Any of those balls step off the kitchen.
Well, there's sharks in the water here at Daytona Beach somewhere. Well, we got one on the 20 by 44 right here. Just terrific from Annalee Waters, cleaning up again what Mama started, and they have a 2-point lead here in game 2 with game 1 already in their pocket and the time. But if you give it to Lee, Annalee is running at you to poach, so chooses to go middle, and Annalee does indeed hit a BB, but they make a good volley. They can't believe that one out.
That she missed it, or that she pulled it?
No, she can't believe she missed it.
Maggie with the wave bossing. My bad.
Because she had a good look at the counter, but you don't want to go cross court into the Annalee Waters forehand there.
4-6-2.
I mean, just smooth.
I think
you moving her up from top 4 to top 3.
No, I think she'd be a premier player.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this wasn't a charity exhibition putting Lee Waters back in here fully healthy. This is a team that gets all their points from Annalee to earn the 2 seed, but this is a real situation with a terrific player.
The 2 Lee Waters would get to the quarters for sure. I'd bet a lot of money.
Okay.
Like 2 of them on the court, maybe a semi if they had to go through the draw. The offense is very impressive.
As long as they didn't run into one Annalee plus partner.
Correct. Correct.
Oh my. She expected that. She was way in front of that, and nice job by the Brascias out of the timeout. They're right here within 1. Mary went to jump and hit that. Maggie stuck a paddle out, and then cheerleader time, and Annalee's not taking any more of this. Timeout called on the other side. So let's see how they deal with adversity. They haven't had any today in their run to the quarterfinals. Now we're at 6 apiece against a talented team that has made huge runs in women's doubles.
6-6-1.
And Annalee looked right over and said, "Told you, just go." Great handle of the lob by Lee there too. Wow, and absolutely nothing for the Brascias out of the timeout. So ball back to the other side.
Wow, Lee was on it, but I like the aggressiveness from Maggie.
Yes.
I think they have to ratchet it up, kind of striking first just a little bit.
You promised your daughter you'd stop lobbing. That one was 2 feet deep, and sometimes it's just locked into your head, and that's where the match experience comes in as well. So no harm done. Back to the Brascias.
Yeah, I think, you know, some of the top ladies are chasing after that one-handed flick and roll. I'm like, they should be taking notes from Lee that, like, the forehand off the bounce is probably just as approachable of a weapon to create.
And there you saw her take a step back where players would usually take that ball out of the air, Ryan.
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes I think the meta is changing a little bit. It's not take the ball out of the air at all costs. Sometimes that ball's going to sit up. It gives you options to be safe with the dink or pull it any number of spots.
Yeah, and that one would have been perilously close to being wide there just because you run out of real estate cross court, but it's working. Just wide there, and there you saw the very nonchalant Maggie Brascia. Just her style. She is as intense a player as anybody, but just that's her way. Can't happen.
Yeah, the floor has to be high, and your risk and aggression have to be a little bit high against a very favored team. That's disrespectful from Emily there. Just a little bit.
At the holidays to do that to your mother.
She said, well, you hit 2 lobs.
Oh, get the protractor out, Lee Waters. Are you kidding me with that angle? That was nasty. Look at this. Good luck getting that one.
That was a JW-esque, like hard and down and away. That meant you talked about how hard it is in pickleball sometimes to put it away with the overheads. The angle is your best friend if you're willing to take that slight risk.
Wow, got the ponytail out of the way. That's the one place all the pro players never intend to put the ball, but when the paddle face is open, leaves the ball up. Yeah, I think that's got to be every transition ball has to go to Lee, make her earn her way back. So a little stalemate here. Brascia's right there, man. If they get this game, it'll be a toss-up, and that huge expectation of winning for the Waters will go way down from the analytics. Maggie, one more step. That's terrific from the Brascias right there.
Really working in tandem there. Mary, kind of those full body backhands, and then Maggie being much more aggressive on the overhead than she's been so far in this match.
Oh, Mary Brascia willpower. But then tough spot to win from there for her. They do get one, so 7 apiece. Down the stretch they come. in command. Mary even, instead of hitting an overhead, took a swinging forehand there and then dumped one in the net. That's tough.
But such a good job from the Waters, just making them play with another ball and hustling, getting their butt back. Every time that ball came up higher than they wanted, they took 2 steps back towards the baseline.
Carbon copy right here. Trying to get a ball to bounce.
Some of the ground stroke rips off the overheads, just kind of the
incredible.
thing like, oh, I had envisioned doing that, and then we're all trying to daintily reset it. The full rips on the half volley.
Of communication from daughter to mom there. Told her to let one go. That didn't happen. So Brascia's again with opportunity on their paddles. High third gets smashed back at him. Can't get to the line. That's brilliant from Anna Lee. Down quickly.
Shows it so well in this windup, but then delicately takes it inside in. That's so much tougher than it looks sometimes.
Yeah, because most people hit way too much of the ball and pull that well off the court. Oops, shankopotamus, but they're okay. And then they're not. Mary gets tagged by Anna Lee.
Such a
Go ahead.
contrast on protecting that right shoulder.
Coverage is brought to you by Selkirk. We are pickleball. And the Waters are 2 points away from a semifinal berth.
Second serve.
Late in that decision for Anna Lee there.
9-7-2.
Oh no. Indecision from Lee Waters, who had it lined up and didn't swing right.
I don't know why. She's been this aggressive all day. Let's go. Let's go, Lee.
So ball back to the sisters. Just a routine pop-up. Hey, Lee, Mary's your secret Santa after that one. Wow.
7-9-2.
Just sitting on forehand and says, bring it back to me. I am ready. Great paddle position from that lady right there.
9-7-1.
Great coach from Anna Lee, and we are at match point for the Waters.
10-7-1.
Still going. I promise I won't lob anymore. Just kidding. Oh, and that's in. This is tremendous. Oh, no. And that will do it. And the comeback is roaring into the semifinals. Lee Waters back playing with her daughter Anna Lee for the first time in 2 years on the PPA Tour. Comeback is going very well as the Waters are on to the semifinals, and Lee and Annalee are standing by with us. Ladies, congratulations. Lee, I'll start with you. You said, Dave, please just tell everybody that it's just for fun.
Yes.
Well, are you having fun?
I am having fun. How can you not have fun playing next to your kid right here? I mean, we're having a blast. We're trying to, play our best pickleball, but remember to have a lot of fun too. That's when we play our best, and I think we're succeeding at that.
Annalee, your mom has shown us her range. She's got the forehand speed-ups, the overheads, the tricky lobs. What's your favorite shot of hers? What shot when she puts a smile on your face?
Definitely the forehand speed-up. She hit one cross court, then she hit one middle, then she hit one down the line. I don't even know where she's speeding up, so I don't know how anybody knows where she's speeding up. And she tries to teach it to me, but I just can't seem to learn it. But yeah, I think it's just really cool because we both play very similarly. We were practicing with Will Howells before the tournament, and he was like, it's basically Annalee 2.0. And then he was like, wait, no, it's actually just 2 Lees on the court. She came first. But yeah, I think it's just super exciting to play with her. Because we do play similarly, I think I kind of know what she's going to do. She kind of knows what I'm going to do, and we move pretty seamlessly on the court together. So I think we've been doing good. Got one more match to go. I asked her after this if she was tired, and she said no. So let's go in the next one.
So, Annalee, I think a lot of people would love to know, are you playing any differently? You and I talked about this yesterday, but help everyone who's watching and listening know, are you changing anything in your game with Mom by your side?
Not really. I feel like Catherine and I play pretty much straight up, and my mom wanted to play straight up this tournament, so that's pretty similar. I feel like I'm taking the same amount of court I usually do, maybe honestly a little bit less because my mom plays better when she hits more balls and can get in a rhythm. So I think I'm just trying to let her do her thing, not try to come over too much and confuse her, which I have done a couple times, but I'm trying to minimize. But yeah, I just think playing our game, playing super aggressive, and not getting too dinky is what we're trying to be doing. Grip it and rip it.
You certainly did that. Lee, last question for you is, obviously during your hiatus, you were coaching, you were being a mom. Now you've added a third job here as the player. How do you reconcile all this when you're out there trying to win a quarterfinal?
It's really tough because I've actually noticed the last few days that I've been more focused on myself and less on her, and I don't really like that. So
it was funny. We were going to leave the house. She left with my grandparents a couple hours earlier than my dad and I did, and I'm getting ready to get in the car, and Dad's like, do you have everything? You have your shoes? Do you have this? And I'm like, I don't have any of that. Usually Mom packs it all. So we were calling her, where is this? Where's that?
Yeah, I think a couple tournaments a year is great, but I'm definitely going to be resuming my coaching mom hats after this one.
Well, the playing looks pretty darn good. Annalee and Lee Waters moving into the semifinals here at Daytona. Congratulations, guys.